Alright, y'all. Y'all seen the thumbnail. Zeezzy the King. Like and subscribe. Add me on Facebook. Zach King and Zeezzy the King on YouTube. Social media sites. Now, as y'all know, the Walking Dead finales from season 11 ended 2 weeks ago. Was it 2 weeks ago? 2 weeks ago, yeah. So I've been reminiscing, even though it's not technically over because we got the Daryl spinoff in France, we got Rick and Michonne coming out, a potential TV show or movie or both. Then we got Negan and Maggie in New York. So we got the Tales of Walking Dead, that could be another season. We got what's the other one they got? Fear the Walking Dead. So we gonna have Walking Dead long as AMC sees money in it. But this brings me to one of my favorite characters. And I did a countdown top 10 characters of Walking Dead. I did a tier list of the villains last year. And I did top 10 characters, villains and heroes, about a month ago. So go check them 2 videos out on my channel before you check this one out. Well, check this one out, then go back and look at them. And this video is dedicated to my favorite female on the show, Carol Petition, played by Melissa McBride. Now, before I get to her top 5, because you know, throughout all 11 seasons, you could do a top 20, top 25, or you could stretch it to whatever you want with her badass moments. I lowered mine down to 5, and I got 2 honorable mentions. Before I get to number 5, I got honorable mention number 1. Burning the rebels who took her wedding ring that King Ezekiel gave her. This is when they had basically, after the war, they took over the Saviors. The time jump happened. This is like season 10, maybe season 9. And they on the road in they little horse and carriages because gas don't work no more. And some I don't know if these are ex-Saviors or just some road rebels. Anyways, they threaten her. They take their products and they take her wedding ring. They threaten Henry while they doing all that because if they taking the ring off, he know that's his father gave it to his mom. So he say some shit. They threaten him, put the gun to his head, woo woo. Later that night, Carol came back, took the ring, and burned their ass to the ground. A fire. That's going to be in this countdown coming up again. She loved fire and explosions. My second one, honorable mention, killing the sick people at the prison. This is season 3 when the prison had the pig virus outbreak. It was no beef, no drama, no governor. So they had to make drama. And the drama was people getting sick. And they had a council, which means Rick, Carol, Daryl, all the group members, they vote in, you know what I'm saying, in a council like government. Vote on decisions, food runs, who should we kill, should we imprison them? And she bypassed the entire council with Herschel and Rick and them and just killed the people. And that caused a ruckus. But it was badass. And Rick said a season later, I thank her because she got banished for that. He said, I thank her for doing something like that because it was very needed. And I said I only had 2 honorable mentions, but I'm going to bring this up just because it was badass to me. Porch Dick Pete. After Rick, you know what I'm saying, and him had to fight, bust through the window, they separated them. Rick went to the little holding cell for a night. Michonne knocked him out. When they separated them, Carol came to Pete's house. She ain't with the happy mom nanny cooking cookies. She already been terrorizing the man's son. So, excuse me. So she goes to the Porch Dick Pete, like, yeah, you and your wife separated. Chill the fuck out. If you do right, you will live and you will still be the doctor, because we do need your bitch ass for that. Then she like, I made some tuna casserole. I said, you know what I'm saying? Now I want my dish back. Clean it. She shoved the dish of tuna casserole she made for him, or lasagna, and told the nigga to clean the pot after he eat. Then she got the knife to his neck like, I'll kill your bitch ass. And nobody would blame me either. I say you attacked me. Badass. Now we finna get to the countdown because I can go all day and night about her. Number 5. I don't remember this chick name. But this part of the Terminus, this is leading up to the Terminus War. This is number 5. Meet me on the kill floor. After they raided the satellite, killed all them people innocently when we took over Terminus first satellite house, thinking we on our big shit, Carol and Maggie actually get caught at the end of the night. At the end of the night, they killed everybody. The next morning, they got captured by This particular lady, the leader, she's the leader of the satellite house and a few of her cronies. So throughout the entire show, they talking, exposition, torturing them, slapping them around, giving backstories to why they who are they are. At the end of the show, Carol and Maggie helping, but Carol goes basically Carol like she always do. The man try to attack. I think she killed him. Or no, he got shot. So he died from the wound, the bleeding in the wounds. But it's like 3 chicks. Maggie and Carol fight. Maggie fighting one of the chicks. Carol come off the gangway. Wow! Blow her head off. You know what I'm saying? Then the leader of the group, she shoved her into, because they got like a real setup in the slaughterhouse with walkers and stakes and pipes to, you know what I'm saying, stop the walkers up. She threw her through one of the stakes, you know what I'm saying, the walker bite her face off. Then this is where the 5 come in, because I'm going in on the show. They calling like, yeah, we heard about the fight. We're on our way. Carol picks up the walkie-talkie like, meet us on the kill floor. Just sinister, but she trying to imitate the voice of the leader of the house. So when it's like 7 or 8 dudes. Once they get to the kill floor, Maggie and Carol are ducked off. She light the cigarette when she hear them coming. As they get into the kill floor room, it's already gasoline down. She hit the cigarette, throw the cigarette in the room, it busts in the flame. They lock the kill door floor. Slaughterhouse. I'm talking about Maggie looked like a bad bitch, because when they walked off, she pulled a Glenn. It's all smoky and gloomy and dark. She pulled a Glenn and kicked the walker head in, like when Glenn did in season 3. They look so fucking badass in this show, both of them, but Carol killed it. Number 4. This might be one of my most favorites. Killing the Saviors on the Road. This is when she, you know what I'm saying, got so many bodies. She tallying her body count. She's starting to be like some All Life is Precious type shit. I don't know why they do that to these characters, but they do it sometimes. Weaken them, soften them up. So she finna leave because she know if I stay at Alexandria, I'm gonna have to kill for my family. So she want to get isolated for a while. She did this for like a season. But like I said, with Carol, it take one slight, one disrespectful moment, and she'll blow your shit up or burn your shit up. So she on the road escaping. The Saviors stop her. It's like 8 of them. She get out the car, stand up. Now, little do they know, she got a switch. Draco inside of her coat. In her hands. So when she shoot, she's shooting right through the coat. But I'm gonna lead up, I'm gonna build the build up. As they stopping her, like, yeah, we know you from Alexandria. Y'all been killing our people. We know who y'all are. We finna take your ass back and we finna get some straightening. She get the crying and act. For one, Melissa McBride is a hell of an actor. She get the crying and faking like she's scared and I don't want no problems. No, please, we can just all go home. Nobody has to die. Once they get irritated with her not cooperating with what they asking her, he like, man, go get that bitch, man, before she have a heart attack. So as they starting to approach her, she get the shooting out her coat. We don't know. We know she gotta have weapons on her. It's Carol, but we don't know how she finna get out of this until it's exposed. She get the Draco like a Uzi or something. Excuse me. I'm hyped. She gunned like 6 of the dudes down instantly from the switch. It's like 2 dudes still alive. So one dude, he ducked for cover. The other dude get the busting at her and chase her. They go around the car because Carol's car got spikes in it in case she have to go through walkers. It's walker proof. You know what I'm saying? You know. So once she going around the car, the guy out of bullets, she stand up and stick the wooden stake through his neck. He dead. Take his pistol, put it in her pocket. Now it's one dude left. She like, bring your bitch ass out. I hear you and I see you over there. He like, yeah, I'll pass. I'm good. You see, he the leader of this group. But his facial expressions is looking like a terrified final girl. He realized this ain't a normal chick. She bad as a motherfucker. So he picked the knife up off the ground from one of his dead colleagues. They maneuvering around the car trying to get the drop on each other. He's trying to get close enough to stab her and kill her. She just trying to kill him with the pistol. So as he make his move, she come around the gangway of the car. Bow! Don't miss shit. Classic, iconic Carol. Number 3, We got saving the survivors. Our group is called, we don't have a name, it's just our group is what we call them. But our technical name, like Terminus, Saviors, Oceanside, our technical name is the Survivors. Because if you remember when we took over, killed all the Gareth people, Sasha makes a toast when we say we finna go to Washington for the cure. She say, to the survivors, and they all say survivors. So from that point on, we viewed the group name as the survivors. We're the ones that live. So they looking for, they all got separated during season 4, as you know. It's Judith, Carol, and Tyrese, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, Tyrese. As they trying to get to Terminus, they see one of the Terminus workers on a walkie-talkie, like, yeah, man, we got all them. He basically saying what they did the night before to Rick and them. I want the kids, before y'all drain the kid's blood, I want his hat. And I told y'all the girl with the sword, with the machete, with the katana was a weapon with a weapon type shit. So he basically telling them, when we kill these people we just capture, I want certain things off of their persons. That's when Carol put the pistol to his head, like, yeah, we friends with the chick with the sword and the kid with the hat. They tie him up. He like, look, trying to finesse him. It ain't like that. They try to kill us. Y'all can come and join us. It'll be sweet for y'all. She like, yeah, I ain't trying to hear none of that. He like, man, we put charges off. We deep. It's walkers all around here. He like, she like, Carol like, I don't give a fuck. I need them in case, you know what I'm saying, for cover. And then Tyrese like, I don't know, man. He might be right. Walkers, we don't know what we walking into. He like, you stay here with the baby and him. He like, what you finna do? She like, I'm finna kill people. She go outside, kill a walker, get her walker paint, walker guts on her. Now she on the fucking mission. Carol get to Terminus. She got the motherfucking M16 army gun with a couple sticks of like dynamite or whatever. She blows the gas tank up, put the dynamite in, blows that up, blows the tank. Walker blows up, a portion of Terminus blown out. She going through as a walker. As they starting to retreat and kill the walkers, the Terminus employees and workers, she hitting them. Da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da. And I'm talking about accurate. She spraying motherfuckers down at like 6 people right here. And if you know Carol's history from season 3 taking over the prison, Rick gave her the rifle. She, with a scope, she was missing. From them days to this, it's like, whoa, what 3 seasons has done to her. She killed all the Terminus people she come across. She come across the Terminus mom, Gareth mom. She knows to have a little minor fight with her. Shoot her in the leg. Then since she got walker guts, she like trying to explain herself why they are. Carol like, I don't want to hear none of that shit. You got my people. She opened the door, let the walkers eat her up. Badass bitch. When Rick and them come to the conclusion she did this, Rick and them looking like, you did this? It reminds me of how Michonne and Daryl was looking when he bit off Joe's neck. Like, yay, it's apocalypse, we love it. But in the other end, it's like, damn, this bitch different. So that's my number 3. Blowing up and saving our group from Terminus. Number 2. Another badass bitch moment. Saving Alexandria from the wolves. We got a lot of people on a diversion at this particular season and show. It's a lot of walkers finna come. They finna take over the place. We gotta get them on a different path. So a lot of the main big dogs are out on this mission. Rick, Daryl, Michonne, she like that, Abraham. So it's like Morgan, a few others there, Carol. But Morgan on some All Life is Precious shit. So they had a watchtower fall over and walkers start pouring in, and it gave the wolves open. All the Alexandra people ain't fully trained to go yet. They learning that at this point. So Carol gets on some Rambo shit. I counted when I watched that show 12 bodies. It could be more. She dressed up as one of the wolves as they invade and killing people mercilessly. She stabbed a motherfucker in the chest, slit a motherfucking throat, stabbed a motherfucker in the head. Like, then when she dressed up as the wolf and put a W on her head, she running down the block towards more wolves to kill. They see her as one of their allies because she dressed up as one of them. So they like, hey Mike, where you get the gun from? Bow, bow, bow. She aired him out. Kill one, but one runs in the gangway to the armory. Carol get in there, they have a little fight. Bow, kill her. Another motherfucker come out. Bow, kill them. Then she shoot a motherfucker when she get the rifle. He get out. She come out, chase him. Bow, bow, bow. Gun run him down. I'm talking about Carol. I never seen Rick or Daryl do nothing like this. They do a bunch of big shit and shooting, but she killed like 6 motherfuckers in like a minute. Then we see like Jesus and Morgan captured one of the wolves. He talking all gibberish, more lost his mind type shit, apocalypse. He like, y'all don't supposed to be here. The wolves supposed to be here. Carol come up like, what the fuck are y'all doing? We ain't taking prisoners. Bow! Dome him. She got a bag of guns. She hand one to Morgan. He looking all, I guess. And then she hand one to Jesus. She back on her mission. Man, Morgan tell people he get to a fight with the wolves where he like, listen, I'm gonna kill y'all if I have to, but all life is precious. Chill the fuck out. Don't attack me. They attack him again. Bah, bah, bah. He do defensive moves, smack him up. Carol see that? She come up. Get to killing them. Like, what are you doing? We ain't playing with them. Man, saving Alexandra single-handedly by herself. And number 1, can never be debated, could be questioned. People always say it was brutal. How could the TV airways allow Negan to bash Glenn and Abraham's head in? I didn't look at it like that. This is the one scene that I thought in my entire life, how did they allow this to happen on TV? And it's, look at the flowers! I don't give a fuck what Jason, Michael Myers, Chucky, and them do. They never kill kids, ever. Jason was in a fucking cabin full of kids. He didn't touch them. So people know what to do and what not to do. Walking Dead ain't like that. Michonne killed kids. You know what I'm saying? And Carol, look at the flowers. They had 2 girls, Mika and Lizzie. They lost their mother and father on Apocalypse. Their minds was warped. A kid growing up in Apocalypse, you never know how they respond. So she killed her sister and was finna kill Judith when Tyrese and Carol came. They having a discussion about it like, man, we can't take her around people. She crazy. Carol like, I'm gonna take her on my own and raise her until, you know what I'm saying, revive her. You go to Terminus with Judith to link up with our people. Carol thought about it overnight. Like, man, hell no, I can't even sleep around this little girl. Look at the flowers. This is a flat out execution. She could have left Lizzie to her own devices, separated from her, took her off somewhere, blindfolded her, you know what I'm saying, and just never, you know what I'm saying, led her astray. Told her flat out, you ain't coming with us. Anything, and she'd have grew up and be a psychopath or got killed or bit. But Carol decided to execute the kid. And this ain't a kid like a 6-year-old. She about 13, 14. No, she about 12 to 14 at this time of her death. End story. Carol took her to the motherfucking pastures. I'm talking about the flowers. She got her. Only thing that's less than execution is when you on your knees. But she turned her down. Back to her, she's telling her, look at the flowers. She clearly know what Carol finna do. Carol squeezes the trigger, 1 shot. Bow! Rick killed Walker, Sophia. He couldn't kill he couldn't kill Sophia if she was alive. Like, this was the most savage moment in the history of Walking Dead. Look at the flowers. I was blown away with seeing this. Carol got so many moments. It's moments I didn't even mention. It ain't got to be a moment of a kill or a death. It could be just talking shit to somebody. It could just be looking at somebody or putting fear. Like how she scared the hell out that little boy. I couldn't stand him though from Insidious. I forgot his name. But Carol, badass bitch. Number 1 character, female character in The Walking Dead. And that's all I got for you. Your favorite horror's favorite horror channel, Zeezzy the King, and I'm out.